Hello and welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as our Imperial Agent Verona here, on the planet of Belsavis. Where we last left off, we were speaking to... oh, you just loaded in. Speaking to Commander Callum, the Imperial Guard leader at the moment, on this expedition on this planet to rescue some Sith Lords known as the Dread Masters. We have helped fan the flames of the Riders, but now we need to go to what they call the Carbon Gallery and rescue prisoners with certain leadership qualities to then organise the rioters. In addition, we are probably going to be breaking out the criminals that hopefully we'll be able to get on our side to access Mega Security Ward 23 and find out what is being held within by what we think are the conspiracy, or the people involved with the conspiracy, I should say. So at the moment, we're looking... I think this might be the right way. We'll get to the Carbon Gallery first of all, which I think is down this pathway. Oh no, it is. Carbonite prisoner storage. That sounds promising. I say there is some of these areas. I mentioned in the previous video that are completely closed off. Obviously you could have came in this way as well. Oh, this is the way we need to go. Question. Is there a bonus? There is. And actually in the overrun cell, there's a bonus that we're doing at the same time here. Good. I like how the mission bonuses coincide. Gain level 55. Another achievement unlocked. Anything new? Apparently not. Just need to go straight ahead. Made the area clear. Now we just need to free the prisoners, and then when they wake up they won't have to be concerned that they're immediately going to be imprisoned once again. You have found a carbonate 4 in controls. A status reader warns that it is cut off from the main generator. It is only sufficient to fall 1 grid of prisoners. Grid 1 houses murderers with diagnosed criminal pathologies. They are likely to kill guards and other prisoners, which would spark an escalating war. Grid 2 houses agitators of large-scale protests and riots. They're likely to organise revolts if released, possibly with less violence. What would you like to do?
A few psychopaths should keep the Republic awake at night.
Energy diverted to Grid 1 only. We'll throw out the more aggressive prisoners.
I hope you're proud. Your time on Bel Savis is up.
I don't agree.
This isn't a case of where we agree to disagree. Not while you're still on this planet. So let me make this perfectly clear. You've made a mistake. Time to pack up and fly home.
I don't scare that easily.
You'll learn. They all do.
And that was Marshal Ruger, the Enforcer, that has been brought down to the planet to keep the rioting under control. Oh, we can report to Lord Medichas again. Why not? We might as well go back and see him first before we do anything else. It's not very big distance to travel from the Imperial beachhead to the prison cells we need to reach.
There was only enough power to thaw the best prisoners. I unleashed the worst murderers I could find.
The convicts were violent before. With psychopaths at the helm, there's no telling what crimes they'll commit. Ruger will not be pleased.
He called to threaten me. He seemed unafraid.
Ruger's tamed prisons before, even restored order to Coruscant's depths. It's time we end his career. The only thing keeping us from his throat are the force fields guarding his base. Luckily, a mad Deveronian prisoner, Golan, has the key.
Don't tell me Ruger hid it under a rock outside his base.
I don't know Golan's methods, only that he stole the key, and Ruger doesn't have a clue it's missing. Sadly, Golan's less than cooperative. He knows the key is valuable, plus he's trained in the Force and highly violent. The Republic tried executing him 4 times. That's when they shipped him to Bel Savis. Now Golan thinks he can't die. He's refusing to hand over the key to Ruger's guard station.
The Republic may have failed to kill Golan, but I know tricks they don't.
You've proved resourceful. Unfortunately, so has he. Golan roams near the resettlement camps, in the open areas where wise inmates leave him alone. Make your way there. The longer we delay, the more likely Ruger will change the lock frequency on the security fields.
Okay. Not as good as what we have. Getting close to 1,000 common data crystals, Ori. Let's have a look. So we are. Let's see now. We'll use the quick travel to get back to the resettlement camp quick travel node, and then we'll backtrack on ourselves to gain this field, security field access key to Marshal Ruger's base. Right, he's actually just south of here.
Careful now.
There you go. Oh, now we need to actually go back to that resettlement camp, Imperial outpost.
It's done. I have the key to the security fields.
We must strike quickly, before word of Golan's death spreads. Ruga is finally vulnerable. If you're ready, we can end his campaign and secure this landing zone for good.
How much resistance is Ruga packing?
He lacks his crisis response unit, but the guard station will be full of veteran soldiers. Expect the worst. Use the security key to drop their shields. My teams will cut off Ruga's backup. No one gets in, no one gets out. We'll give you time to work. Just make sure Ruga doesn't escape.
I've been waiting to get my hands on Ellis Ruga.
His men know what to do in battle. Any shock we cause will wear off quickly. This is his stronghold. Bring everything you have, and every ally you trust. We will get no second chance.
Seems there is missions popping up. But we'll leave them alone. I say those little purple triangle quests are kind of like exploration missions. I think I have done them as Valakar the Bounty Hunter here, but they're not part of the main story arc we could be doing. Well, what we are doing right now, actually. Any bonus here? There is. I think Marshal Ruger's up there. First things first, though.
Well, now, there's two ways you can leave, Imperial. Cuffed down or feet first.
I'm walking away from this. You won't be so lucky.
Feet first it is. Hold your gloating. Get it over with.
You're awfully eager to die.
No, I'm just disinclined to make a show of it.
Ruger! Come in, Ellis Ruger. This is Warden Grawl. We're taking fire and can't reach your position. What's your status?
Wrong question, Warden. Instead, ask yourself, what would you give to have him back?
Is this a joke? Who's on this frequency? Wait, I've seen you on our cameras. What do you want?
My only desire is to watch your face as I do this.
You monster! Ellis Ruger! He was the last hope for law and order on Belsavis! I won't forget this. Warden Grawl, out!
Dr. Logan didn't really agree with our decision there. To be honest, the options I had available between that and credits, I didn't like either of those options. So I'd rather have one less Republic stooge actually living on Belsavis. We'll report to the Sith Lord though that the Marshal is defeated.
That was a rare occasion. We had half their numbers and still handed them their heads. Ruger must have been furious. I can only imagine the thrill of snuffing out his life.
Ruger was one more casualty of our war with the Republic. Nothing more.
I imagine your detachment served you well against Ruger, and with him gone, our landing zone's finally secure. If you'll excuse me, duty calls. I must re-establish contact with Commander Callum.
Lord Medishers. Come in, Lord Medishers.
I am here, Commander Callum. What is your will?
Ellis Ruger was blocking our signal. Your men re-established contact once he fell, but I've heard nothing from our other operations groups. Captain Van Dorn must be reached. Our mission is still in jeopardy.
I've defeated Ruger. The Republic's dealing with the riot. What's left?
The Republic may be the least of our worries in this prison.
Lord Medishers is right. That's why he'll defend the landing zone against further Republic interference. You will perform the rendezvous.
Captain Van Dorn was last seen in the high security wing. Find his camp, but be wary. The Republic is conducting strange experiments with the inmates there.
Okay. As I say, off to high security we can go, but first things first though, we still have things left to do here in minimum security. As in, rescue our soon-to-be allies. Temporary allies, at least. And they are basically straight ahead. At least one of them is up here somewhere. So we're not rescuing them right now, we're just planting explosive... Is it blast cones they call them? And we can rig these to explode remotely.
There.
As long as they agree to cooperate, we'll let them go. But we've got to remember not to let them know of our Imperial connections.
there.
Head to the west and then down. Okay. This is where we fought the Warden droids, I think it was.
Careful now.
That's all four. Where do we go from here? Oh, okay. Not too far away at all. Looks like that's on the top of one of the walls here. Looks like up there.
Careful now.
Oh. Security control console.
Warning. Security lockdown in process.
Open prisoner files for Kanjan Slyke, Cheney Barrow, Otar, and Parkers. Disable cell failsafes.
Cell failsafes disabled. Defenses will not be activated in case of breach.
Open communications link.
They're waiting to hear from you. Who will you be today?
Pay attention. I have an offer to make. Right now, you're rotting in jail. Riots go bad. You could even starve to death. But I'm putting together a job, and I need good people. Your freedom's an advance on the pay. Doors blow in 10 seconds. Look for the meeting place on your holomap. I expect you to be there.
Let's hope they all kept their distance from the doors.
Scorpio sanctions activated. Was a very articulate speech. You chose your audience poorly. For example, Cheney Barrow is only the third best slicer on Bel Savis. I've now killed the other two.
Show yourself. Who am I talking to?
Good luck getting your prisoners to work together. We'll speak again.
Okay, creepy voice. Where is that coming from? Up here? Now, I would be lying to say I didn't recognize the name. I know who that is. Other people who aren't familiar obviously won't know the name. That's a redundant statement. But yeah, interesting. Looks like we're entering a cave. This is where maybe I thought we were doing the original bonus mission. See, we can head back out. Follow this road to the cave system. Okay. Yeah, I recognize the name. I know who that is. But for the rest of you, you'll just have to wait and see. I think this is where we were fighting the Republic and the Heroic earlier.
Careful now.
Looks like they're all there. Good. Should have maybe brought Kalia with us.
Why are you talking like that with a lady around?
It is my nature to shed blood. I will not hide it or wait any longer.
Don't think you have to.
Your first test of leadership.
We are grateful you freed us. Now flee before I strangle you.
I don't have time for games. If you think you can kill me, take your shot. Otherwise, sit down. Some of you know about Mega Security Ward 23. Deepest pit in this prison. Together, we have the skills to get inside. Break in. Take what they're hiding. Heist of the century. Follow my lead and we'll all walk away rich.
Always wanted to be rich.
Ganjan's like. She's Cheney. That's Parkos and Oda. You got confidence, pretty bird. But Mega Security ain't just breaking windows and slitting throats. We're talking bad things there.
I take it you have some experience.
Years back, my brother tried what you're saying. Found traps, sensors, blast doors, force fields. Got himself killed. Only way in is to short out what security you can and try to survive the rest. Takes prep we ain't done, and a bundle of equipment.
Then start putting together a list of resources we'll need. The rest of you? I want maps, security assessments. Anything you can get me. We'll do this job right.
Yes, boss. Bet we can pick some tools off the bodies, but not the specialized stuff.
Radiation equipment, carbonite traps. Interesting choices, but these items will be difficult to procure.
Don't look at me. My brother took 5 years to assemble this stuff. It's up to our miracle worker.
Think. We've lived on Belsavis for years. How do we get special equipment?
He wants to send you to the laboratories, huh?
The labs will be sealed off. Guards will set up a kill zone to keep us from looting the place.
The laboratories have all sorts of equipment, and they can track more down. One person slips in and opens a back entrance, we can all follow.
I could get inside a Republic lab. What's your plan while I'm gone?
Well, so far we've barely had time to pick up a blaster, so once we've armed ourselves, we can be more useful.
I'm working on the computers now. As soon as you open a way, I'll know. We all follow, sir.
So far, so good. They seem to accept my leadership. That Canyon Silk, the guy with a top knot. He's probably going to be the next person to challenge our leadership. He seems to know an awful lot, and he seems to be the kind of mediator amongst the group. Talks the most as well. Which won't be a bad thing, unless he tries to stab us in the back, which, of course, is possible. Looks like they were saying we need to enter an... proceed to the prison medical center. And where is that exactly? In the high security section. Okay. Well, that's actually where we're going right now, so let's get ourselves away. One thing I should probably mention, I probably didn't mention it before. Here on Belsavis, obviously we're in minimum security, and obviously he has the Imperial beachhead. There is actually the Republic here at exactly the same time, and they're on the northern section of the same area. So while we're trailing around, say, minimum security down here, they're around this area. And we could mix and pass between each other. But there's two routes into the various deeper sections to the game. One is mainly for Imperials, and the other side is for Republic, and they're normally guarded by, obviously, champion troopers of each opposing faction. But he has the high security Imperial command post. And we have things to do again. Obviously a droid telling us about the Color Code Wargames flashpoint, if we wish to do it. I'm probably not tempted to do any more flashpoints here at the moment. Not for now, at least. Oh, hello. And you, Captain Habaz, have a quest for me. Maybe. Maybe. So this is Captain Van Dorn. How can we help you in high security?
Captain Van Dorn, Commander Callan sent me to assist.
Operations Group 4 welcomes you, sir. I'm happy to report that our prisoner release program's going brilliantly. We've hit only one hiccup, really. The prisoners here, they're gangs of rabid aliens, formerly members of some Republic experiment. The gangs attack the Republic as planned, but they're also tormenting our boys. Now there's a large number of berserk aliens between us and the Dread Masters.
A prison break needs a clear escape route.
Not to worry. Operations Group 4's on the job. We'll have those aliens killed or back in their cells in no... excuse me. Captain Van Dorn speaking. Dead? All of them? No, that's impossible. Well, stop blabbering and... Sergeant? Sergeant! The alien gangs have wiped out Operations Group 4. We've lost control of this wing.
It's time these aliens taste Imperial justice.
These criminals are bloodthirsty lunatics. Discipline's just what they need. Carve up their top gangs and make the aliens fear us. Then we'll be able to evacuate the Dread Masters.
Get ready to see how intelligence handles things.
Thank you. Gun for the Gamorreans, Anomids, and Gand. They're the fiercest scum of the bunch. Kill enough members of each gang, and they'll learn to respect the Empire.
Okay. So yeah, Captain Van Dorn has lost control of, obviously, the various gangs here in high security. I think it's mentioned in the Republic playthrough when you're here on Belsavis the Republic, a Republic senator has been basically performing experiments, forcing the various alien factions to fight one another in kind of death sports, and using the information they retrieve in learning how to face the aliens in case there's ever an uprising, finding their strengths and weaknesses. And I don't think you learn that here, or maybe you do, I can't fully recall, but you definitely learn it as a member of the Republic. And whether or not you use that information to make them put a stop to it or not is really up to yourself. But yeah, we'll break this video here, and when we come back, we'll continue with obviously the Belsavis story arc, as well as trying to find the prison medical center. Looks like it's right smack in the middle of high security. Looks like we're passing by it. We have the Gand, Gamorreans, and the Anomids, which I can't remember what they look like, but I guess we'll be finding out momentarily. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye now.